Don't you just love it when you make an entire video and then it all gets corrupted? Hi everyone, I hope you're staying safe and having a good time. I just wanted, before I share this book with you, kind of a flip through, it's really good. I just wanted to tell you what's coming. So first of all, I received these aqua drops, like a few of them, not the whole range, as a very generous gift. Thank you, Eva. And these are new from Schminke. These are liquid watercolors. These are pigment-based, light-fast liquid watercolors. They are vegan and you have to shake them. There's a ball inside. Hopefully you can hear that. My kids are home. If you hear their loud voices, I do apologize, but I promise you they are fine unless they kill each other during this video, which is possible. So I was just playing around with this in my journal and I promise you there's a video coming. They're really fun, very intense. Another thing that is coming is, as promised, my spring palette. So I showed this palette in another video and I'm trying to see how I like it, and also I curated a spring palette to inspire myself and also try a few colors that are a little bit neglected maybe in my collection. So that's coming as well. I've been painting with it so I can give you a better you know, review. And yeah, so I picked this book up from Amazon. I really wanted the iPad version, but it doesn't, there is no iPad, like a Kindle version, sadly. So I got two books by Shirley Trevena, and I think she's American? No, British artist that has the most beautiful artwork and sense of color. So I'm going to kind of do a flip through and talk through it so it's not too boring and you get a good idea of the book. I think it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it for like a beginner. I wouldn't recommend it as, you know, like a good theory or something. It's just like a window into her work. There's a lot of her finished work in here and a lot of text. I only started reading it, a little bit about her story, which I can really relate to. She's self-taught and yeah, oh, sorry about my kids, wait. It really seems like she kind of breaks a lot of the, I don't know, rules, let's say, in watercolors. So I wasn't surprised that she's self-taught and just kind of painted what she wanted, how she wanted, and I think the result is fantastic, really inspiring. It's not a real step-by-step kind of book. There is a tutorial of this painting that kind of goes throughout the book. So every few pages or chapters, there'll be a few pages about the stages of making that painting, which I kind of like. I really like the style of this book. I've been reading a lot of the more like traditional, you know, how-to guidebooks type of thing, and it's all really traditional rules, traditional techniques, traditional colors. So I'm really ready for something that kind of just, she's like, I just do what I like, and I love her work. This landscape is perfection in my opinion, and yeah, this is really the kind of art that I aspire to create. I don't know if I'll ever get there, but I'm really inspired by her use of watercolors. And yeah, so here's another example of, this is the stage of painting the flowers in this painting. And there's an example for a technique that I picked up from her, and I've been using it a little bit and I definitely want to use it a lot. So she uses sandpaper and sands some pencil into the wet paint, like watercolor pencil with you know, lead that is water soluble, and the effect is fantastic. So I'm really excited to play with that a bit more. A riot of colors, yes. So there's just a lot of her work, and I really want to read everything, just drink it all up, because her work is amazing to me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to kind of see it in real life, but you can be sure that when we're allowed to travel, I will be looking for it. So as I said, here and there are like 4 pages that go through another stage of painting this painting that I showed you, the pink pears, red flowers. But the rest, you'll get like little blimps of maybe like a little demo or a process of something, but that's kind of it, and I'm okay with that. Really, really interesting artwork. So I have another one of her books waiting. I didn't look at it. I want to enjoy this one fully before I move on to the next one. Here's where she paints the pears, and again with like sanding the pencils into it. I really love that it looks to me like you can see she kind of goes through each area of the painting, and kind of it looks like it's almost finished. And I think that could be a really interesting way of working, because sometimes I really find it overwhelming when I have an entire painting, trying to find the balance, trying to add, like, where should I add more values. I think this might be an interesting way for me to paint. So I'm excited to try it. You can see here the top is very detailed already with a lot of contrast, and then she keeps adding the layers. Really fascinating artist, beautiful, beautiful. Her sense of color is very similar to mine, just in the way that she uses colors that I love and uses a lot of color without fear. I don't know how she picks her colors and how she mixes it. I think I saw she has like a DVD or something. I'll first read her books and then maybe also search for a demo. It looks beautiful. This book is beautiful. I will link you to it. And this is the artist. And this is one of my favorite colors. Not to wear, but when I was 10 years old, we moved to a new house, and it was the first time I was allowed to pick my own furniture. And we went to this area in Haifa, my hometown, where they had like just a lot of furniture shops. The first one we went in, the first thing that I saw was a room with doors that were kind of this color, very, very similar. And they had these handles, which, I don't know, in my mind it was something like porcelain. I don't know if it was real, but it had little roses painted on it, and I thought it was the most beautiful, dainty thing I've ever seen, and I loved that room. I had it for, I don't know, 7+ years until we moved again, and I decided I was grown up, and also we moved to a smaller, like my room was smaller and I didn't have space for everything, so I said goodbye to that beloved purple room. If I could have it now, I would totally get the same thing. It was just beautiful. So anyway, not connected at all. I hope you're, you know, making the most of these crazy times and situation. I've been trying to paint as much as I can. It's hard to focus, I won't lie, but it's one way to help me keep sane. And I hope to see you soon in my next videos, yeah, talking about the Schmincke paints and the spring palette. I wish you a wonderful day, and yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Give this video a like, leave me a comment if you know this artist, if you've seen this book, or what other art books are you into right now. I would love to know and check them out. Have a wonderful day. Bye.